Hey, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, by the way. We're going to start getting a lot of activity as far as WOW goes, Anthony.
Wow.
We're going to start a WOW contest when we get back from vacation. Basically, ladies, if you're in the New York area and you hear us broadcasting live, we want you to come on down and show us what you got. And we're going to have some fine prizes for the best WOW. Simple as that, right, Ant?
Right.
And you just come by any day you want when we're broadcasting. Any day. We're hoping to see a lot of ladies. It's been a long, long time since we've seen some quality broads. Topless.
Quality broads. Quality dames.
And we'll be very, very nice to you. I promise. I personally promise that I'll be nice to you, okay? If you come down and help out the...
You promise
out the WOW
nice?
thing. Yeah, because we really got to get the WOW thing happening again. Right now, the listeners from all over the country, they're getting their WOW stickers. They're getting them on their cars and their trucks. And the truckers, they don't feel like sending away for WOW stickers, so they're just writing it on the dirt. Mm-hmm. Some people are making homemade WOW signs, and then ladies see this stuff when you're driving, and I'm telling you, it happens. It's happening today somewhere.
Somewhere in this country.
You got the lady, she sees the WOW, and she goes, "Yeah, what the hell? It's fun," and she flashes you. All right?
Oh, I know what that is. That's a WOW sticker. Hey, I'm going to give this guy a little treat.
And then you just keep driving. Don't harass the ladies or nothing. It's worked out really, really nice for us for many, many years. If you want a WOW sticker, just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to our studio in New York. The address is up on opieandanthony.com, okay?
Uh-huh.
Where's Dee Dee? Let's bring Dee Dee in for more news. Our new friend, Anthony. Yeah. Hey, we didn't hear from the Mad Mexican today, I just remembered. Did we insult the Mad Mexican? It almost seems like no one's working here today.
Yeah, it's day off today.
The Mad Mexican tried to see if he could bring his dog in.
Yeah, I know.
And they said no. I haven't seen them, though.
I wanted to kick his dog.
Oh,
I was setting that up yesterday.
Is that what you were going to do?
Yeah, not bad. Just annoy it a little bit. Like I want to do with, Bob Kelly's dog. Just a little tap.
Not to hurt it.
Not to hurt it, just enough to just annoy it.
And to annoy it, would it go like...
Yeah,
would it let out a little yelp?
No, not that bad, because that's the sound it would make if it was a little hurt.
What would it do?
Just, just an annoyance, like...
like angry at you.
Like a...
Would it be a kick or kind of a push?
The equivalent of a...
And would it be around the liver area?
Oh, yeah. Right around the ribs. Just
that's what it's your specialty.
A little tap, that's all. And Norton, I didn't think he was coming back on the show because he had to run to see if Robert Plant was definitely stopping by today.
Oh, my God. Norton's freaking out today.
Of course.
He's got this chance, this off chance. People are being realistic with him, though, not giving him these high expectations, that he may, today, get a picture with Bobby Plant.
Yeah, because he's performing. Lee said it's not guaranteed. He goes, but it's possible. Why not? He seems like he's all right.
You're going to touch his arm and go, Bob.
But, let's be honest. It is Robert Plant. This is a chance I'll probably never get again.
What time is he performing?
I hear he's doing something at 1 o'clock here.
Oh, my God. I was thinking the other day when Ozzy was in and how you were looking at Ozzy and freaking out. I was trying to think if there's anyone out there that I'd have that same reaction. Obviously, Robert Plant.
I don't know how anyone can not want to get a picture with... It's Zeppelin.
Right.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The guy's not exactly accessible.
No.
He's like royalty in music.
And we're not going to get him on the show, huh?
No. I don't think he's here yet.
Stop.
He won't be in until about 12. We'll probably miss him by an hour.
Never.
Yeah.
Is he performing?
Yes.
What's he doing?
Lee said he's doing some kind of show here, which is supposed to start at 2, but Lee said as of last night, he thinks it's 1. He's not sure. The times keep changing.
Whatever time he wants, right?
Whenever Robert Plant wants to go on, he'll go on.
What music is he doing?
He's promoting a new album. Maybe Ben knows the name of it. I don't know the name of it, but he is promoting a new album, I think.
That'd be cool to hear, man.
Oh, of course.
He's doing an XM Artist Confidential special. We'll find out what he's promoting.
Okay. Yeah, please go. We'll plug it for him.
That's pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
In studio, we have Dee Dee.
Hello.
Hey, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's back. Now, you were telling some kind of crazy story in the other room, and everyone's like, you got to hear the story.
Well, way back when, about 11 and a half years ago or so, I was living in L.A. at the time, and I used to go to Vegas a lot. So I took a trip to Vegas one weekend, woke up one morning to find out that I was married to a British guy. It kind of came out of an alcoholic drug state of mind.
Wow.
I know. I look over and he's like, so how does it feel to be married? And I guess the day before, I was at the courthouse, ended up married, had no clue. And my fucked up mind at the time thought, well, he's cute, he has an accent, he's from England, this could work. So we went back to L.A. He had a lot of money on him, cash in the house, and he was leaving for a ski trip. He told me to keep the money safe. So he left, and I didn't feel safe with it in the house, so, take it to the savings account, right? So I'm at the bank. The bank teller's like, wait a minute. Next thing I know, I'm dealing with the Secret Service. It was counterfeit money. And then, needless to say, he's back in England. So.
Wow, deported.
But you know what? I'm thankful. I'm grateful to the Secret Service too, because he's like, you gotta get your shit together, else you're gonna end up dead. So I haven't had a mind-altering substance for 11 years.
Ooh, good.
Wow.
All right, wait a minute. There's so much to this story.
Yeah. I'm glad you laid it out there, but now we got to dig in a little bit.
Just a bit.
Vegas, all right.
Yeah.
You're in Vegas for what? You're just there?
Just there to hang out.
Now, you weren't
fun.
with this guy?
No.
So you met the guy
in Vegas.
I guess so. I was in.
You don't even remember meeting this guy?
Have you ever been in an alcoholic blackout? Well, you don't recall anything. It's like a part of your life that never comes
Steve,
back.
put your hand down.
Yeah.
Jeez, Steve's all like, yeah, me, I have.
Ben's saying nobody's in one now.
No, so I don't recall.
For 8 months.
I don't even remember being at the courthouse.
Let me ask you. So wait, I'm not to interrupt you, but you could have actually like you said something like something party rocks, and like you wouldn't even remember.
I could be having a conversation right now, and I would never remember it. Yeah.
So you were in Vegas. You're getting a little drunk.
You went there just for
And
the
among
weekend
other things,
to gamble and stuff?
Among other things. What kind of drug were you? Your drug of choice back then?
Crystal meth, stuff like that.
Crystal meth?
Yeah. L.A.,
Coke.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Coke doesn't really get you where you don't know what you're doing.
But crystal meth was cheaper then, so...
Crystal meth. Even that, though, kind of gets you alert. It doesn't... You must have been really drunk. What were you
alcohol. When I used to drink gin and tonics.
Gin and tonics. Wow. And
Midori.
Would people consider you a lightweight or a heavy drinker?
See, I was a functioning alcoholic.
Yeah.
Where I could go through the week fine, but I black out when I drink, so I'm an alcoholic.
You don't have to explain it. We know.
So you didn't
know all about functioning alcoholics.
So you completely black out where you're walking around, you're talking, you're doing things,
and then functioning,
but you have no clue what you're doing.
Exactly.
And you wake up the next day.
I get married, and
So you were rocks. Did the English guy ever tell you how you met, or?
Yeah, at the roulette table at Circus.
So you must have been drunk and playing roulette, and he walked over, and did he fill you in?
Sometime in the afternoon, like around, I don't know, maybe 1, 2 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon, and you're smashed to the point of not remembering anything.
Right. It was Las Vegas.
Wow.
Of course.
Dee Dee, party rock.
Party rock.
Wow. So you apparently this guy comes over and starts talking to you, and wow, you sound like in those states of mind you may have been a bit promiscuous.
I guess so.
I guess so.
He was in my bed, and I was married to him. So yeah.
Well, now, did you do anything before you got married? Like, did you have sex with him, as far as you know, and then get married, or did you say I'm not doing this unless I'm married?
I don't know. I was like blacked out.
Still to this day, he never filled you in on.
Well,
on a timeline, didn't you say, "Hey, hubby, could you tell me how this?"
Well, he just said, we met and we had some fun, and I'm like, let's get married. I'm like, okay.
So yeah, you met, had some fun.
Did you really get married though?
Yes, I'll bring in I'll make a copy of the marriage certificate.
Obviously, it's been annulled. I mean.
Well, obviously you can't if you did the deed, so no.
Wait, you can't annul it even if you did it in a passed out, drunken stupor?
Because in my fucked up mind, this was going to work. He was my man.
Instead of getting it annulled, you figured, let's make this work.
Right, I was so fucked up on drugs. I thought
because it was based on something so pure and honest and loving.
Yeah, he's cute. He has an accent. He's from England. This could work.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah.
Who did he look like, as far as maybe somebody that we know, celebrity-wise? Anyone, even close?
Probably looked like Captain Morgan.
No.
Wearing a pirate suit.
Right. I don't know. God, I'm trying to think. Who did he match up with?
No,
so you go back to LA.
Yeah.
How long did you live with him?
A few months.
A few months?
Yeah.
Wow, she really
So you were banging this guy, huh? When you got back to LA?
Hello, here's my husband. Yeah.
Was he any good? He's English.
My husband.
Wow. Oh my God. He was English though. Was he any good in this act?
Well, yeah. See, I have a thing for accents.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow, how about that?
This chick is just amazing.
You're amazing. So
you
now
really are.
You're married, and he had a house in L.A. Or?
I had the place.
You had the place.
He was from England, so he had nothing.
Wait, he had nothing?
He had counterfeit money.
He had counterfeit
that I
American
didn't
cash.
know.
So you take him back to England. You didn't ask him where he was staying when he was in the U.S. or
No.
how long was he in the U.S. before?
When you're on drugs, you don't care.
Wait, you don't even know how long your husband for a few months was in. You never sat down with him and said, "Hey, how long have you been in America?"
No, you don't understand. I was
Where
really,
did you live before you married me?
I don't know. I was so fucked up. I didn't care at that time. You don't understand. That was a different time in my life. I was really fucked up.
Amazing.
I didn't care about a lot of shit.
I am amazed at this. So he moves into your place.
She's going to give Jim Norton a run for his money.
I know.
The deeper we delve into this chick.
You are a freak. So you go. He moves into your house.
Yes.
Were you? I know you were all fucked up, but were you troubled by anything? The fact that maybe he didn't work or.
He had money.
He had money.
I didn't know it's counterfeit, but I guess he was involved with things I didn't know.
How much money did he have?
It was a lot.
How much?
How much did you take to the bank with you?
Oh, well, I took like 10 grand in cash.
Uh-huh.
But he
Pop in a savings account?
But
he had a lot more than that?
But it would be safe there in the savings account. That was my mentality back then, because I was on drugs.
So all of a sudden he's like, I'm going...
He should have said, I'm going on a ski trip. Keep this money safe. By the way, it's counterfeit. He left that out.
So he went on a ski trip?
Yes.
All right, and he had a bag of dough there.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go with him?
Because I was working.
Oh. What were you doing at the time?
I was working on a show called The Mo Show. Mo Gaffney, she's a comedian actress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And she had a talk show at the time.
Oh, okay.
All right, so...
Wow.
So he goes on a ski trip, and there's... How much money was in the house, you think?
10 grand.
Oh, it was just 10...
it was 10 grand.
Well, what I brought to the bank was about 10 grand.
But how much was...
How much total counterfeit money did he have?
I don't know. He had a lot.
Was it...
There was something going on.
Hundreds of thousands or million or...
There was a lot.
But how much?
Over 100,000?
I don't know. There was a lot, though. He was living...
It's a lot.
Comfortable.
Was he printing it in the States? Or was
I don't know.
Distributing or printing?
You didn't see
any of that? Anything about
Secret Service never told you how far into it this guy was?
No, the Secret Service dude was like, obviously had no clue that it was counterfeit, because why would you bring it to the bank?
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Kind of a dopey move for somebody that knew it was counterfeit.
And,
I'm going to get interest on this.
And he's like, well, he knew I was fucked up.
Yeah.
He could see it.
Sure.
So he's like, you got to get your shit together, else you're going to end up dead. And then I got my shit together.
Right
and I'm
after
not
that?
dead. I'm here.
Right after that, you got your shit together?
Well, it took about a month, and then, and then I was at home crying one night, because I knew I had a problem, and I called 411 and got the number for a 12-step program.
You did?
So, yeah.
And it all worked out for you?
And the female Stuart Smalley, yeah.
Wow.
So was this guy in jail overseas or anything?
He had to go back, so.
Deported?
Yeah.
But that's all that happens to you if you're caught with counterfeit money?
He was in a little bit of trouble, but he just went back. He couldn't come back
probably
here.
Jumped.
Do you miss him?
No.
They probably won't extradite you for something like that, will they, from England? Like send you back to face trial here?
No, they didn't do it. He I don't know who he knows, but he had to go back.
Wow.
You were hanging with James Bond, I think.
James Bond.
Yeah, so he was,
That's a great story.
my past. This is the now.
That is your past, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
And you have pictures, a wedding picture and stuff?
I'll bring in a picture.
I got it.
Not a wedding picture, but of him.
No, a picture of him?
Yeah.
God, your
Slowly
story
good.
continues for the Opie and Anthony program. Next
Gotta
time we
hear
run
that.
into you, we got to see the wedding photos.
Got to see the picture.
All right. Well, are you ready for the news?
Sure, I don't have to do that. But
People are asking, did you ever tell these stories on XM Kids
No.
when you were broadcasting? Hey, kids.
No, because I was a good kid show host.
I was in a drunken stupor.
Let me tell you.
Pretty roulette wheel.
Let me tell you the time cricket muled heroin through Colombia.
Oh, no.
I feel better about myself because I really thought we were responsible for you losing your XM Kids gig, but now I see that you have such a shitty past that it was just a matter of time.
Just a matter of time before they caught on.
Just helping John Malkovich stockpile cash so we can murder the president.
Yeah, I thought she was sweet and innocent, and we brought her down this road. She's been on this road for years.
And I'll tell you about my threesome with Pat O'Brien.
Oh, great. Good.
Her book is it's called Puppets, Coke, and British Cock.
British guy.
And now we know where that came from, too. Down the mirror. What are you laughing at? I'm not laughing.
Yeah. So.
What a
Yeah, my
story.
mom knows that I was married, so.
She knows the reasons why, because your drug use.
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah. And then I went back home to the Joliet for help. So.
Yeah, and that's where you kind of dried out. Went back home.
Tried out, yeah.
Dry out. Wow.
So.
And you haven't drank or anything?
For celebrated March 10th was my anniversary. March 10th,
right.
1994.
We got to get her drunk one day.
No.
Do you ever have the urge?
No, in first few years, yeah, but now
First
no.
few years? Wow. Yeah. There's got to be other things that have happened to you during these blackouts where you woke up and went, "Oh my God, what am I doing?"
How about we save it for the next hour?
Oh, come on. I got it. The face she's making is like, uh-oh, there's a basketball team involved.
Did you ever come out of it naked and go, wait, you're not white? Hey, neither are you.
All right, you want to hear another one, Ed?
I definitely want to hear a blackout story.
Yeah, give us one more blackout story.
I was working in Philly.
God, she goes right
Oh, bam. Bam.
She's doing them alphabetically.
I was working at Philly one time at Eagle 106 back in the day, and friends of mine were working in New Orleans, and they're like, "Oh, it'd be great to see you." I'm like, "Yeah, you too." And the next thing I know, I don't remember booking the flight, getting on the plane, but I'm in New Orleans. And the reason why I knew I was there is because all of a sudden I hear a knock on the door, and I'm like, where am I? Obviously, I had to use the bathroom. I'm in a gas station in New Orleans. And that's how I found out I was in New Orleans. I'm like, how long have I been here?
So you're just in a gas station, someone knocking on the door because they got to take a leak.
The bathroom, yeah.
And that's when you came out of your blackout, and you looked around and went, where am I?
Yeah.
And what did you walk out and go, where am I?
Pretty much to the guy.
How did you find out you were actually in New Orleans?
He told me, the gas station attendant.
That
you
is
asked?
a good buzz.
And then I called my friend, and I'm like, I'm here. And she was like, yeah, I know, but we lost you on Bourbon Street or whatever.
Oh, wow.
So.
Holy Jesus.
She's just like quantum leaping all over the country
Yeah,
in
all
a
of a sudden
drunken
you just
stupor.
wake up. That's got to be something. I've never blacked out. I've never.
Well, you're not an alcoholic.
I've passed out. Like I've been maybe feeling sick, and you go into the bathroom after a night of all tequila or something like that, and then you wake up with a tile floor impression on your face. And you're like, wow, I passed out here in the bathroom. But you know that you were in the bathroom getting sick and everything like that. But the thought of like hours going by, plane trips, different cities, Bourbon Street, and then you just snap out of it in a bathroom in a gas station. Wow.
Yeah.
You're getting your money's worth out of that booze.
Well,
I feel
guess
cheated.
It was a hurricane.
She's perfect.
Oh, a hurricane. Those are
Those
great.
are strong, I guess.
She's perfect for this radio
We
show.
call it the Ben's hair.
We found
The
found another misfit.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Be proud.
I'm proud.
That's great.
Okay, why don't we get into the news here with Dee Dee?
Okay. All right. I know you guys talked about this, but I'm going to start the story with Scottsdale, Arizona, where San Francisco Giant outfielder Barry Bonds spoke to an informal gathering media on Tuesday after coming off knee surgery. Bonds, whose name has been smack dab in the middle of the steroid scandal.
So is yours.
In Major League.
Waiting for that one to come
I
up.
never
Yeah, I
did
was doing the roids back in Philly.
No.
And look what it did to my voice.
No.
Kids don't do steroids.
Maybe that's why I have this. I don't know. Not because of steroids, but I don't know. Well, anyway, the anguished Bonds said, I'm tired of my kids crying. You wanted me to jump off a bridge. I finally did. He continued, you finally brought me and my family down, so now pick a different person. Speaking of genes, plants inherit stashes of genetic information from their dead ancestors and are able to use them to correct errors in their own genes. According to researchers, that is a startling capacity for DNA editing and self-repair. Unanticipated.
Oh, those kind of genes.
Yeah. Unanticipated by modern genetics. What does this mean? A possible loophole in the MLB steroids policy?
I thought you meant the kind of genes that were probably ripped off of her body numerous times after a drink.
Oh, my God.
Or if there's problems in the genes that can be fixed, I wonder if the Sparks family has that.
Okay. From plants to vegetables.
Oh, yes. That's funny, vegetable.
Yeah, the Vatican celebrates for
I
Easter
thought it was a Terri
week.
Schaivo story.
No.
That's what I thought. Damn.
I thought you were going to be clever.
No, the Vatican celebrates.
Maybe Schaivo's just had a hurricane or two. He's just been blacked out for
Yeah. I can't believe it. I woke up. They're pulling a tube out of me. Everyone's staring at me. I'm going, what?
Man.
What? What do you want from me?
What happened?
I'm trying to do the news.
Yeah, we
okay.
see.
I'm married. What?
I've been smiling for how long? Should get a Colgate endorsement.
Maybe they should keep Terri Schaivo alive after all.
Absolutely. Even when you have bed sores.
Oh, that's just wrong. Okay. The Vatican celebrations for Easter week are going to proceed with uncertainty because reports that Pope John Paul II is recovering from surgery more slowly than doctors expected.
Yeah. I'm thinking if God wants to make a statement, he should take the Pope on Easter Sunday. That would
would really kind of drive the point home.
That would make everyone, stand up and take notice. Like, whoa, hey, what's this all about?
Especially if it was in an unconventional way, like he was killed drunk driving, or doing something really weird.
Are you trying to say that he's a passenger in Master Poe's car?
Opie.
Hey, it's the Pope. You're going to go to hell for that, probably.
Poe and the Pope.
Oh, you know what? Darn
Master
it.
Pope.
What,
sweetie?
I hate when the obvious is out there and we all miss it. Joey's on the line. He goes, Dee's like the Memento guy. From the movie Memento.
I didn't see that. What?
Kind of, you forget everything right when you wake up. You forget.
You should start,
that's what it was like. I'm like, what happened?
You should start tattooing stuff to your body to remember things.
I actually do have a tattoo from when I was
Joey
in
Bravo on the phone lines, by the way. Good job.
She wakes up, there's a note written in her hand, fine British guy with big hog.
Aww. And some news from the executive branch. Vice President Cheney said yesterday that the elevation of White House loyalists and supporters of the war in Iraq to key diplomatic posts puts the United States in a stronger position to force changes at the UN and improves the U.S. Image abroad.
International news.
Yeah. You told me to do stuff different, right? So I'm trying. To an interview, in an interview aboard Air Force Deuce, the Vice President said the nomination of John R. Bolton to serve as ambassador to the UN in particular shows that President Bush is committed to ending corruption and changing the culture of the world's
Never
body.
been on that Air Force Deuce, have you?
No.
You never woke up in a drunken stupor on that Cheney on top of you?
No.
That's why they call me Dick.
Oh, my God.
Forgot where I was. No?
John from Jersey also saying that she's like Tyler Durden in Fight Club. He kind of lost his memory there for a while. And then someone is saying that you're full of contradictions.
Really?
And another guy's... Hold on, let's take a couple phone calls really fast.
Oh, God.
Let's say hi to Eric in South Jersey. Eric, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing? I thought it was kind of funny that, she's got an English guy who's handcuffed down to the bed with nipple clamps on and counterfeit money all over the place, and yet yesterday she was horrified and disgusted that little Jimmy's got a hooker here and there.
Well, because I've been good for like 11 years.
All right. Yeah. Bit of a contradiction, I guess.
I'll say.
What's her past?
Well, she's not into the hooker thing. Matt from Buffalo, go ahead.
Hi, guys. What's up, little Jimmy?
Hi, Matt from Buffalo.
Yeah, guys. I just want to ask Dee Dee, would you like to go to Vegas and go to a drunken stupor, get married, and then do a kid show? Just say yes.
He's doing the Pat O'Brien gag.
Pat O'Brien.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she would do that again in a second.
Pat would have had you with no problem, right? Couple of drinks.
Back then, probably.
Back then,
yeah.
right? Wow.
I wouldn't remember it, but sure.
All right.
You ever? How many? I gotta ask you. How many times? Estimate. Did you wake up in a strange bed after a blackout?
That was pretty good because I had friends that babysat me, so...
Oh, they kind of watched to
4.
make sure. 4 times, though? You woke up and were like, wow, where am I?
Yeah, and then one time I woke up in a detox center, and that was pretty scary. Seeing other
gather.
people sleeping around you, and you're like, where the fuck am I?
You woke up like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
You ever get a... Did you drive during these times?
No, I was good about that.
You never drove, that you know of.
That I know of, exactly.
Probably left a trail of disaster behind you.
Yeah.
Could you just say this? Oh, Betsy.
Okay, I can't do that voice,
Betsy.
but Betsy.
Is that it for the news today?
I haven't. Well, Michael Jackson's lawyer. You want to put it in?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's lawyers objected to prosecutors showing the kinky magazines and the barely legal DVD found in his bedroom.
Ooh.
as if that was all he had. And they kept asking detectives if they also noticed perfectly normal things in his bedroom, like letters from U.S. presidents, Steven Spielberg, a card from Liza Minnelli, and also a mannequin duplicate of Jackson's young female cousin, captured at her most beautiful point when she still had a figure of a 10-year-old boy. And that's it.
You think he's guilty?
Well, he's definitely guilty of being a freak, for sure. If he did it one time a long time ago, he should have learned his lesson then. And why do it again?
Why do it again?
It's not normal.
Why even put yourself in the position where people can think that you're doing it?
Yeah, it's just not normal for little boys and big men to be playing together in a bed.
Oh,
well, according to your rules. Be surprised. They're so smooth, they slip right out of your hands.
They drink a little and black out to say where they wake up.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's,
Where's the most bizarre place you snapped out of a blackout? Was it the bathroom?
The bathroom, yeah, because you're like, okay, obviously I had to use the bathroom. I was in there about a half hour, he said. So he's like, ma'am, are you okay? You've been in there over a half hour.
Yeah. So that's kind of strange. What any other place that was like really weird where you woke up and went, wow?
Yeah, the detox center, because I woke up and there are other cots or beds or whatever and all these bodies. I'm like, where am I? And then they find the director of the center, and she's like, well, the police saw you sitting outside the nightclub and they asked, would you like us to take you somewhere so you can get help? And I said yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying yes. And
were
I'm
you real belligerent drunk? Were you during these times? Were you nasty or were you?
You mean nasty, like?
Nah, she was fun.
Were you fun or just like during the time?
Obviously, I got married, so that's fun.
Yeah,
right?
she was all about the fun.
Just wondering. Just wondering. Any other place that you snapped out of it that was kind of like, oof? That's not good.
On South Street in Philly one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a little weird. I don't know.
I like how she just snaps out of it, like all of a sudden.
It's like so weird. It's just like you just come to like, whoa. Whew. Yeah, it's scary.
And before that, you're walking around, you're talking, you're doing things, but
you would think I was just
you're not
okay,
there.
But you just
and then all of a sudden,
whoosh,
you just come out of it.
Yeah.
That is so
That's a great way to live your life.
No.
Every day's an adventure. Where am I going to wake up today?
And how much alcohol would it take before you got into this?
That's the thing. You just never know. It could. Who knows? And you know what? One is enough. 1,000's too many.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I know.
It's something.
She gets better and better.
That is wild.
It's Dee Dee with the news. Thank you, Dee Dee.
You're welcome.
I think as we go to break...
Actually, it's more like Jim Jensen with the news.
Jim Jensen was a raging alcoholic. I do believe. So I've heard, allegedly.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's play the Lewis Black thing. Lewis Black did a whole thing on the baseball players, pretty much crying on the stand when they were asked the questions about steroids.
McGuire. Yeah.
McGuire especially, and
pouty McGuire,
and Jose. Well, Jose was pretty tough up there.
Seiko's just he's a scumbag,
and
he had no problem.
Lewis Black on the Daily Show. We love the Daily Show, man. Oh boy, did this as we go to break.
Doesn't like the Daily Show.
It's not true.
Hold on.
Because it's Comedy Central, and
you don't like the Daily Show?
Never. Believe me, I'd say it if I actually like Jon Stewart, and I think it's a very well-written show. My problem is with the mentality at the Comedy Central. It's not a good Daily Show.
Taking Colin's show off and then screwing him pretty much.
They fucked him good. The Daily Show's a great show. It deserves to be on. I just don't like the ideological obsession that they have over there.
I thought you hated anything that aired on Comedy Central.
Nah, Chappelle's Show's a great show. You can't deny that. That's a funny show.
It is.
Okay.
All right, let's listen.
With our troops overextended,